You're the president.
Okay, it is 12.
I'm the only board member.
Call a special back there and then be back here at 4. There's really only one thing on.
There is no agenda.
Is there an agenda?
Yeah, I sent it.
Oh, thank you. I got, you got it? You got it? Yeah, you maybe.
I sent it Friday.
I got it on the screen here for you.
Must not have seen it on the chat or on the link.
So,
Public comment,
we had none submitted.
none submitted. We will close the public comment section of that and then just go to items for discussion. That's,
The kids should be here for this meeting. This is a great one.
yeah. I just had one comment, and it was in reference to Mr. Repay's about the fees, the merchant fees. I know that you're saying that that's high. I would just be curious, that's on the high estimate. I know that in, credit card fee processing, that number in general is going up the more you see. It's related to cash rewards. It's those kinds of things that are built into that fee. Like the People's, for example, we chose to only accept Visa and MasterCard and not American Express for expressly this reason. So like, for example, American Express, if we accept that fee will be higher than it would be at Visa and MasterCard. That was my only comment, just information.
No,
No.
and I have folks that are familiar with it and deal with it. And the fact is, you're right, Visa and MasterCard are generally 2.8.
Yeah,
Ish.
3%, yeah.
And that's why you see, if you go to the Commander restaurant, they charge 3.25. They cover all that, but I can't imagine.
That's
people
for like
using-
American Express and Discover, like those are all like 3.5.
But I can't imagine if someone going to use American Express Platinum to pay $5 parking.
Well, the fee's higher for the low $5 charge too.
It is, yeah.
So anyways, I get it, I'm cool, and I got all my questions answered by Mr. Wickland, so I'm fine. So what, is that all for discussion?
I move we approve the agreement.
Well, I just had one other question about the insurance. Could someone, the insurance, just can you walk me through the insurance part of it? Because I didn't know that was an add-on. Is this an add-on or is this covered by our existing?
That is something that as the parking management firm, they need to have insurance. So that's how
We require them to have insurance or they have to have
they would
insurance?
need to have it as a business. And
As a
that's
business.
their industry standard is they'll break it down to a price per space because they may manage a parking lot with 10 spaces versus 300, whatever we have. So I wanted to ask that question. I did ask that question and they did text me back this morning. It covers their liability insurance of $1 million plus an umbrella, 4 million with the town being named as an additional insured. So we will be named as the additional insured on that policy. But this also, as the parking management firm, if something happens in the lot, and Dave can correct me if I'm wrong, but I assume they will be named, and if there's any kind of legal action, the parking would be named as well as the town. And that's where they want that insurance.
Well, that I guess was my specific question. Is this a liability policy? Is this what are we covering?
Well, they do say in the agreement what kind of coverage they'll provide on page 7.
Oh, I
Yeah, I will tell you this, because that,
Oh, there it is.
when I first read that, I got the same thing, like, wait a minute. Because we're not paying anything, they're gonna try to make up for it through all these expenses, which is what they're doing. But Exhibit B, the parking space allocation, I mean, it's all on there.
Okay.
If you look under the expenses, the merchant fees are on there, the meter fees, the insurance, all of that stuff is on there. And when I looked at this, the small print and everything, it didn't impact me until I saw it in the agreement itself, but it is something that we've already looked at. And even when you include it with the anticipated revenue from the fees, we're still making money.
Okay.
And we're not putting any money into it. I mean, that, to me, that's what.
That's the-
You know, we don't have to put any money. I mean, these expenses are theirs if we don't make any money.
The only question I have, I don't know if anyone can give an answer, but just like no later than I can get a when will those be in? Can I say no later than something, or, I'm looking for a specific date.
They've told us once this gets approved, that they could have it up and running within 30 days.
Okay.
I would, I think at this point, if depending, if you were to choose to approve this today, I would say June 1st would be the target date. So we can try to also get the word out appropriately to everybody. One of the thoughts I had was the town has those message boards. I'd like to see Public Works, if they don't have a need
Right,
for it,
right.
put one of those out there at each
Some
lot.
notification.
Start telling people,
Yeah.
beginning June 1st, this is a, you know. pay the
There's a
park
good
or
idea,
something.
just 30 days. from-
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
council.
Yeah.
30 days from when the contract's approved.
That's all on you guys.
And
I
I know the
know,
golfers
I know.
already know this
I-
is happening. You know, they've
Oh,
been told,
they're okay with that.
they've been told by the pro or whoever.
Oh, they're telling
That's all
people,
you guys.
I will.
They're expecting that to, or get a sticker or something, or so they don't have to pay to.
Okay, I doesn't want someone to just pop in there one day.
I'm only a board member.
And we have ample. Yeah, I understand. That's all I needed.
We've had probably 10 to 20 people easily walk into our office already looking for their
And somebody
pass
come in
or
smoking.
register.
Oh,
I mean, they thought that it's already implemented, they thought it's already in play, so.
Okay.
The word is out there, but again, there's gonna be people who just haven't heard about it, and it's gonna be new to them, so. We're gonna do the best to get the word out as best as we can, once, you know, if you choose to move forward as well.
Talked about this, I think, how many times, yeah.
I move we approve the agreement to provide parking.
Second.
All right, has been moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye. All right, motion to adjourn.
Adjourn the meeting, I just had.
No, wait a minute. I made a motion. to
I
adjourn.
second.
Yeah, he seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
I oppose. I'm opposed to adjourn.
And then the other thing is, again, before last meeting, there was that quick phone call just asking